kill him.
Okay, guys, another rehearsal.
Marker.
The Claracuzios were anything but your typical family.
Welcome to the crazy house.
They were created by author Mario Puzo, best known for his classic The Godfather. It was the public's first look at the mob, and the movie version won Puzo 2 Oscars.
The term Godfather was a term I invented. It was never used for a criminal figure. I mean, never.
But it wasn't long before the term caught fire, and before you knew it,
everybody called themselves Godfather.
With the Godfather experience now behind him, Puzo decided to take on a glamorous new subject.
I was writing a novel about Hollywood. I was not writing a novel about the mafia. Writing about Hollywood led me into Las Vegas, which I knew a lot about. Then going into Las Vegas led me into the mafia again.
So Puzo said goodbye to the Corleones to make way for a new Don, as in Don Claracuzio.
He sits in a house like this, never leaves it, maybe as far as outside, the grassy knoll and so forth. But he's very king-like. He brings his subjects to him.
For the cast, stepping into a Puzo film on the mafia was an offer they couldn't refuse.
I think that there's sort of a larger-than-life kind of operatic quality to that whole backdrop, and it's kind of a nice forum for a film to be set in.
He speaks one word about the Claracuzio. His children, his grandchildren are forfeit.
Danny Aiello says playing the Godfather role from a Puzo book was a little daunting at first.
Brando's done it. So many wonderful actors. I hate like hell to be compared to those people who have played these kinds of characters, and I hope I'm not.
Especially since Aiello accepted the role just 3 weeks before shooting started. During the film, Danny ages from age 55 to 85. But this was no ordinary grandpa. Even though the Don was hoping to spread the good, the Claracuzios were as ruthless as any red-blooded mafia family should be.
Watch. This bastard'll get off. Wait and see.
One man's tragedy can be another man's opportunity.
His hope is to someday his entire crew of people disappear into the lawful world and enjoy their wealth without fear.
Okay, so that was the initial idea. But the Don's message just doesn't get through. After all, business is business.
Let the wheels of justice turn. The American system may fail the governor, but our system won't.
All good intentions set aside, you know, people do what they will do, and things change as time goes on. It becomes something that you hoped it wouldn't have.
So the Don relies on the #1 hammer of the family, Pippi Delano, played with style by Joe Mantegna. His job is to keep the peace by rubbing out any potential enemies.
He's 95% the perfect guy for what he does, who he is and what he does. It's that 5% that makes him a little interesting.
So what makes him the perfect hitman?
I love his shoes. The shoes are great because I think it says a lot about the guy.
Now every good family needs a protege assassin. And who better than Pippi's son Cross, played by Jason Gedrick? The question is Cross ruthless enough to be the family triggerman?
No, he's not. He's more of a conciliator. He's more of a guy that would like to fix something. He'd rather find some resolution as opposed to asserting some sort of power.
While Cross represented everything positive, the Don's daughter, Rose Marie, played by Kirstie Alley, was every family's nightmare.
He fools everybody. He's very tricky. He fools everyone.
I'm getting offered all the crazy women parts, and
Let me out of here!
I like to play those parts, though. You know, it's like 1,000 ways to play nuts.
I really hope you die. I can't live in this nightmare.
Allie says living with this group would drive anybody nuts.
Like, first of all, you're 17 and your husband's blown away. But then to live in that fear of these maniacs, you know, and know they're like right next door to you when you sleep, you'd have to go a little wacky.
If you think this family is out of whack, the production itself was a real test for the actors making the film. A good portion of the 3-month shooting schedule took place at this mansion outside Toronto, which served as the family's Long Island headquarters. The area was plagued by cold and rainy conditions almost the whole time. Jason Gedrick, Danny Aiello, and other cast members spent much of the time battling the flu.
Yawning, coughing, sniffling.
Fortunately for the cast, most of the scenes shot in Canada were interiors, giving them time to recover. So it was no surprise that when the production left the freezing cold of Ontario to the desert heat of California and Nevada, it was a welcome change. By this time, the Claracuzios have started to make their mark in a new venue, movie making. But they soon find out that the world of Hollywood is just as sinister. Mario Puzo says that's no accident.
I had a good time in Hollywood. I made a lot of money. And yet, to me, they were just as ruthless as any of the mafia guys.
You tell them we'll work together on another project real soon, I promise.
We will make it up to you.
Goodbye.
Bitch.
Great ass, though.
Ooh, love that.
In the film, Daryl Hannah makes a rare television appearance as actress Athena Aquitaine.
Well, he helps her out of a very bad situation, and I think that is something that she's incredibly thankful for, but she's also very attracted to him, and I think the combination is just more than she can take.
And the second he laid eyes on her, he just knew he wanted to be with her. And then when he met her, that image was even, you know, he even glorified it.
So it wasn't long before Cross and Athena began winging their way from bedroom to hot tubs and, yes, even movie set trailers. Jason Gedrick says it's all in a day's work.
That's what I get paid to do on The Last Dawn, is hang out with Daryl Hannah and, you know, other beautiful girls on the show. Yeah, it's been really, really hard, but you know what, I'm getting through it.
Now what?
Country singer K.D. Lang was a surprise casting addition, as did Tommy, the director of the movie within the movie.
Well, I grew up in a mafia family, so it comes pretty natural to me.
It's good, it's a wrap!
So, has the 3-time Grammy winner cashed in her guitar for Hollywood?
Music's kind of my element.
Just cry for me, West Corvina.
But acting, it's more internal, I think, and I have a lot to learn in acting and music, actually, but more so in acting.
As for Mario Puzo, he says when The Godfather came out, the story was so true to life, everyone assumed he was a made member of the mob.
Never knew a mafia guy. I met a couple after the book was famous. I met them in Vegas, and they were sure I was in the mafia, that I knew a mafia big shot, and I told them no. But nobody, they loved the book because it romanticized them.
It's a high-stress kind of life, but I think that's probably what people find interesting about the books and the movies of that genre, just like books and movies of the Wild West.
In this kind of life, people never used to rat on each other. At least that was what I understood. And now it seems to happen all the time. And I think it's happening all the time because drugs have no conscience. All a person wants to know is, when am I getting the next shot in my arm? When am I getting the next bunch of stuff up my nose? And I'll sell anyone out, including my mother, my children, in order to get those things.
And there's hoodlums in Hollywood. Let them swim at the bottom of the ocean. Is that what?